You know, it's so funny. I feel this is this big countdown. We've got like, oh, wait a minute. Let's just introduce my guest first. We have Kevon Tyree with me.
Yes.
And he's very well known. I believe you're at Bally's at the moment. Are you
Yes,
at
well,
Bally's?
we were at Bally's. Now we're doing some stuff around town. We just did 4 nights. I did 4 nights straight with another band I have called Absolute that I sing with.
Awesome.
And right, so we just did 2 nights at the Golden Nugget.
Oh, right, downtown?
Yes. So
That's
we
a
did
great hotel, by the way.
Yes, it is. At the Rush Lounge. Great place. Thank
That
you.
was Steve Wynn's. That was his first hotel, wasn't it?
I believe it was.
Yeah,
That's correct.
yeah, Steve Wynn's
So we
first
did
hotel.
Christmas Eve and Christmas night. The night before we did Aliante at the showroom, and the night before that, which was Friday, we did the lounge at the Paris.
Oh, oh, you're getting around.
Yes.
But you've always been up there. You get a lot of work.
No, well, I'm just blessed to know some people and to know the right people and
But they like
what I
you,
do.
yeah. But they like what you do. But also, it's it's turning out on time and being there has a lot to do with it.
That's correct. Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't turn up.
Yeah. It's should be professional, do your job, do it right.
Absolutely. Now I was asking you, Devon, that where you came from, and you come from New York,
Yes.
from the Bronx, in New York. You were just telling me a story about your mom and your kids and everything else.
Okay, so I was born in New York, lived there in the Bronx, and my mom and my stepfather at the time came here to Vegas. And they went to see the Marvin Hagler Sugar Ray Leonard fight, which is a long time ago. So I'm dating myself a bit here. And after that fight, and after checking out the vibe Vegas had, they wanted to do that because New York in the 80s was very wild, wild west, a lot of shooting, a lot of violence, blah, blah, blah.
Well, they still got that, haven't they?
Well, they cleaned it up a lot since Giuliani and,
Giuliani did
right,
a great
did a lot of
job,
stuff.
yeah.
Basically, what they did in New York is no different what we did here in Vegas in a lot of ways with the Fremont Street experience, rebuilding on the Strip, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So my mother and my stepfather decided to come out here. We moved out here in the summer of '87, August of '87. And
So you've been out here ever since?
Yeah, so it's been 30 years. I've been a Las Vegas resident now. So I came here.
He doesn't even look 30 years old. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Now, we have a little story about his mother. His mother's a kind of an amazing woman. She actually makes all his waistcoats here.
Yes.
And I was looking at this and I could see some more buttons under her. So we have a waistcoat on top of a waistcoat.
That's correct.
And then she's got all the detail around her hair. And she makes these for you all the time.
Yes, she does. She rather makes them from scratch, or she will tailor them to me, or she will make an addition to some design for me. So she's going to always do something with it to make it unique for me.
What a super mom. Now, does she sell these, or does she just do them for you?
Well, she does. She does all of that. So she does. Yeah, she does it for other people, but she does it exclusively for me.
Exclusive.
Right. But she does do work for other people, so I am her walking advertisement. So
here you are. Now, how much would something like this cost, since we're advertising? Let's really advertise it.
Well, that would be the thing, because my mother she styles it for every individual person.
So it's an individual, it's handmade individually for each
Exactly.
person.
So every person has their own unique style, their own unique way of wanting a vest or jacket or what have you. So she will design it specifically for that person. So the price will be specific for said person and said price.
So it could be anywhere from 150, 200, 300, it could be anything. Well, it all depends how elaborate you want it and how simple you want it, I would imagine. I don't know.
Yes, that is correct. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, you could want it simple, you could want something elegant, you could want something audacious, all those things, but, obviously it depends on your style and how soon you want it done.
Good advertising for Mum. See?
Right, so
gave you a shout out, Mum.
There you go, right. And to get her name, Inja Oni, out there in Globe, Arizona. What's going on, Ma? AKA Black Martha Stewart. All right, doing good stuff out there.
Love it.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, that's amazing. Absolutely wonderful. But now, so she's not living out here anymore, or is she just visiting?
No, she lives out in Arizona now, so when she does come to Vegas, she does visit, but she still does my vest.
And
make sure stuff.
So now we'll go back to you with the singing. You have a band. You have your own band. Mm-hmm. How's it going?
So far we're doing fine. We did. I was originally with a band called Eagle One All Stars. So we left that agency who had that name. Yeah. So I rebranded it. So now it's Kevon Tyree and the NRB. Basically, that is another cover band, but it's like R&B, funk, old school dance stuff.
Sounds cool to me.
Right. So
sounds great.
And that's what we're good at, and that's what we do. So we did our first under the rebranding at the Fiesta Rancho. People enjoyed it. They seem to have a good time. So we're just looking forward to getting more work done.
I was going to say, how do you get your work out here? How do you get booked out here? Because I know there's a lot of bands out here, obviously. So you've got some pretty good hits because you've been at the Golden Nugget, you've been at the Ballets, you've been Paris.
Well, basically, like all things, is who you know and the people you meet and connect with.
Yes.
And there's more than a few agencies out there. After you just hit them up, there's Steve Byer, there's Soli, there's West Coast Talent. There's a lot of other places besides those, but those are some of the bigger ones. You just hit them up, you give them a package, and they see where you go from there.
Yeah.
And it was pretty simple.
But don't you find you have to do a lot of the work yourself as well?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Because you have to get the guys together, you have to put in the research, you got to put in the songs, got to get everything together, make sure you have the money up front. Yeah. Because even if you go to said place, you got to have the you got to get the package done,
absolutely,
get the photos done.
Yeah, and if you don't have all that stuff, then you're just going up there half-handed.
Exactly.
You're not really. You've got to be totally involved in it if that's what you're going to be doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to basically have your stuff together in your package, at least for the most part. Yeah. If you have it like maybe 80-85%, they may help you with the 15. But if you don't have at least 80,
you're
right, it's gonna.
Do you think that's what's given you the sort of the power in this city? Because as you said, it's a lot of who you know, but at the same time, you've still got to treat those friends of who you know very well. You've got to show up, you've got to do certain things with them. Mm-hmm. So it's not a matter of just getting a booking. It's a matter of having a long relationship with a lot of the people that actually book the shows, but also the hotels.
Of course, no question. Like for example, we're here at the Pepper Mill, and I know you've been doing this for a while now.
A couple of years now.
Right. So obviously you've had a relationship with the people here,
yes,
with the management and the owners and everything else, and it's a symbiotic relationship.
Absolutely.
And the same thing goes in every other business as well as what I do.
Yes.
So when I go to the casinos, I also have to be well with the servers, the bartenders, the sound guys, right? And obviously the people that are there buying the drinks.
I sound like I come from the mafia. You got to take care of them. Well,
that's exactly what it is. That's exactly the truth, though.
Yeah, you have to take care of your immediate people because they're making a living as well as you're doing. Whatever you're doing, they're doing too. So you've got to take care. And we're all human beings. Yes. Any DVDs coming out? Anything? Any songs coming out? What's happening?
Well, I am working on. We're going to be starting to work on an EP with my brother and my brother-in-law after New Year.
Okay.
So I know we were here. We gave a little sample of our song "Jaded," right?
You did.
So hopefully by spring, summer, we'll have some new music out. So that's what we'll be working on from there.
How is it going? Are they going? How does that go on the? Obviously, you sell the records and everything on the internet, or they download it, or whatever.
Right.
How does that work for you? Is it good?
Yeah, like everything else is a grind, and when I got into this business, I understood that it was not a sprint, it's a marathon.
There you go.
Right, so I understood that. So everything, and since you're kind of your own boss because it's your own stuff,
yes,
obviously you understand it is basically just grind, and then you take a breath and then you grind some more.
Yes.
And that's basically what it is. So I have no problem with that.
Of course, because you have the love and the passion for it.
Exactly.
Because you enjoy it out there.
Exactly.
When you're out there and you're singing or whatever you're doing as a performer, you get all the claps and all the things and everything else, and you get that lovely high, and it's pretty cool. We like that.
We do like that.
Yeah?
We do like that very much.
We love all that. So how can anybody reach you, Kevon?
Well, what they can do is they can always go for anyone on social media out there. Of course, you can catch me on Facebook, Kevon Tyree, and I'll spell it because I know it's unique. Kevon and then Tyree. You can spell that. You find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Reverb Nation, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, etc. Yeah, Snapchat. Thank you, Snapchat. Right.
Twitter.
Yeah, etc.
I mentioned Snapchat because I bought some stock in Snapchat and I bought some stock in Twitter. And it's going up.
You better get your money, girl. You better get your money.
I want my money.
Yeah, you been saying, them stocks.
I love Snapchat.
Do you?
I think Snapchat's going to get very big. Personally, that's how I feel.
You and my brother JG are big fans of Snapchat. For me, I am more of an Instagram person.
Oh, well, I'm Instagram as well.
Right.
Check out Instagram.
Instagram, right.
But they're all good.
They are.
And then I just opened up a new page on Facebook called Ninon Live, and that's all to do with the red carpets and everything else. So I have to get you on the red carpet and interview you on the red carpet.
Well, of course.
When we get all these shows going on and everything else and what's happening. And
as always, it would be my honor.
Absolutely. Well, he's a reoccurring guest. And was it the third time you've been on?
Yes, that is correct.
Absolutely.
This
so
is the third
we
time.
love to promote, anybody who's kind of in Vegas and sort of, they really work hard out there. And Devon, he works very, very hard. And you deserve to be out there. Come on.
We're working at it. We're working at it.
very
Right.
hard.
And a real quick plug.
Go.
I'm
All
gonna
the plugs. Go ahead.
I'm going to be with Karma on the 29th and 30th at the Fiesta Rancho. We'll be starting at 8:30 to 12:30, and then I will be with Absolute on New Year's Eve at Las Vegas at the Margaritaville. Osceola's going to cost you to get in. Go look up the hotel for details. We'd love to have you out here in Vegas for NYE. Thank you very much, y'all, for having me party, y'all.
Isn't that amazing? Of course, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. 2018 is going to be greater than 2017.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.